Near to Bandridge town in the county down, one morning in July, down a grassy green came a sweet Colleen, and she smiled as she passed me by. Ah, she looked so sweet from her two white feet to the sheen of her auburn hair. Sure, the coaxing elf, I had to shake myself to be sure I was standing there. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, and from Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen like the sweet Colleen that I met in the county down. As she onward sped, I shook my head, and I gazed with a feeling queer. And I said, says I, to a passer-by, who's the maid with the auburn hair? Ah, he smiled at me, and with pride says he, that's the gem of old Ireland's crown. That's young Maura McCann from the banks of the Bann. She's the star of the county down. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, and from Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen like the sweet Colleen that I met in the county down. She'd a soft brown eye and a look so sly, and a smile like the rose in June. And you hung on each note from her lily-white throat as she lilted an Irish tune. And the way she'd dance, you were held in a trance as she flew through a jig or reel. When her eyes she'd roll, she'd coax from my soul things I thought I could never feel. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, and from Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen like the sweet Colleen that I met in the county down. Well, I've travelled a bit, but I never was hit since my roving career began. But fair and square I surrendered right there to the charm of young Maura McCann. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, and from Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen like the sweet Colleen that I met in the county down. At the Crossroads Fair I'll surely be there, and I'll dress in my Sunday clothes. And I'll try every try into lootering lies on the heart of the sweet young girl. No pipe I'll smoke, no horse I'll yoke, though my plough with rust turns brown, till a smiling bride by my own fireside sits the star of the county down. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, and from Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen like the sweet Colleen that I met in the county down. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, and from Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen like the sweet Colleen that I met in the county down.
Church bells are ringing in a schoolyard.
and we all went out those days. The bully said, Mick, would you fancy a rumble? I said, yes, it's time to play. Oh, the nuns and the priests, they grabbed their rosaries as they pulled our bodies apart. The bully said, Mick, you lost a fight, but you gained my respect. You fight with so much heart. We're stubborn-ass mules with our blood on fire when we ate at Sunday Mass. We'll look any man straight in his eyes and say, kiss my Irish ass. You better kiss my Irish ass. Husbands and wives, they had a neighborhood pack. They called them Mackey's white trash behind our backs. I was way too young to understand that, but if I did, I'd give it right back. Oh, me daddy'd be drunk on the lawn, yelling and screaming like he do. But sometimes my old man felt what he was feeling. Sometimes Mr. Mackey spoke the truth. We're stubborn as mules with our blood on fire when we ate at a Sunday Mass. We'll look any man straight in his eyes and say, kiss my Irish ass. You better kiss my Irish ass. Oh, me grandpa passed to Ellis Island from the greatest of the motherlands. For he worked, provided for his family. He was a dedicated welding man. And he knew right from wrong like day and night. He could whip any fool in a bare-knuckle fight. He talked of country like he preached of God. One hell of an Irishman. We're stubborn-ass mules with our blood on fire when we ate at Sunday Mass. We'll look any man straight in his eyes and say, kiss my Irish ass. You better kiss my Irish ass. I'm of a distant relation to John Redmond. He was one of the greatest Irish rebels of his day. One bastard to another, and on down the line. And this is what my son will say. We're stubborn as mules with our blood on fire when we ate at a Sunday Mass. We'll look any man straight in his eyes and say, kiss my Irish ass. We're stubborn as mules with our blood on fire when we ate at a Sunday Mass.